Yo, what's good? I hope you guys are all doing well. Today is Wednesday, 7:30 in the morning. We're heading off, seeing the surgeon, taking this letter. But now we'll be getting the third opinion. So we've seen the surgeon that did it, and we saw another guy who looked at all the MRIs, felt the knee, and now the surgeon that actually did the surgery is bringing in another surgeon, and he's going to have a look at it all. So we'll have three opinions and have a really good idea of what's going on and what the best steps are going forward. So we got to get in the car in 5 minutes. Pup Tweety's come along, and yeah, I'm pretty sure today we'll find out like whether we're getting surgery. I'm like 95% sure we will. So it's more just like when I'm getting surgery, but yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. And we're off, mate. It's raining. I don't even know where this rain came from. What I do want to quickly say is I'm so thankful for all of your comments in, well, a couple days video ago. You guys left some amazing comments, sticking with me throughout all of this. It is a tough time. I also got so many messages. I do appreciate it, really. Your support is massive, but now we are heading off. Surgeon, excited, nervous?
Oh, nervous.
Yeah.
But what I think is going to happen is that they'll just say, oh, well, it looks like it could be this and it could be that, and the MRI shows this and that, and we need to
go in
cut
there,
you open and have a look.
And they won't, and they might say like, we're not exactly sure until we get in there and see what's going on.
They will definitely say that. I'll put big money on that.
So we'll see. All right, we're done. Got some forms. Surgery on the way.
Yep.
2 weeks and a day from today. 25th of Feb?
Yeah.
25th of Feb is the day. I'll tell you more soon. Right, look, what I'll say is it's been a little bit since I last picked up the camera. We are now February 18th, 1 week out from surgery. Everything's confirmed, and I haven't filmed anything because I'm in this state of, I don't know. What I want to say first off is thank you so much. I don't think I said it enough in that last clip, but your support in the comments, the messages that I get, it is massive for me. There are so many people out there wishing me the best, and I truly thank you for that. I know we've been through this journey together. I've made mistakes. I've done things wrong. I've done some things right, and you know, you guys have stuck by me, and I seriously can't thank you enough for that. So I just want to make that super clear. You guys are awesome. Right, now, okay, this is where we're going to get into the sort of sit down, chat about what's going to happen with the surgery. It gets a little bit technical here, but I'm going to start off by saying they're going to do the surgery, and I'm going to have no idea what they've done until I've woken up. So we sat down with the two surgeons, and we had a really good chat about what is the issue that's going on. We looked at sort of the runner's cartilage breaking down, but the main issue that all three surgeons have come to the conclusion is that the stitch is, or the suture they call it, is becoming an issue, and we're going to have to go in there, cut it out, as well as clear up some of the scar tissue. So that is 100% what's going to happen in the surgery, and that may be all that they do, but that's a guarantee. They'll cut out the suture, and they'll remove some of the scar tissue. From there, there's a number of possibilities that we're looking at, and each require different amounts of recovery times. So I think from memory, if they just do that, I'll be walking out of the surgery fine. But there's like a couple of other possibilities. The one is, and this is what they said is most likely, they're not gonna know until they get in there, but number one is go in there and trim some of the meniscus, as it may be causing a little bit of an issue as well. That wouldn't be ideal and is going to cause like there's gonna be serious implications later on in the line, and I've kind of agreed to that. But it could be something where if they trim the meniscus, we could be looking at, maybe I play football for, it could be 2 years, or it could be 8 years, or it could be 10 years, and then I'm gonna have really bad arthritis in my knee. So I don't wanna even think about those sorts of things because I just don't know what's gonna happen, and they're just dreadful thoughts right now. Number two is they'll go in there and repair the meniscus again. I was told by the other surgeon that the meniscus is like a C, and if you have a tear that goes along with, I forget the word he used, but if it goes along with the C, it's much easier to repair. But because mine is like a radial tear and across the meniscus, it's like one of the hardest repairs that they can do. And it's not even like proven to be super successful. It's just such a tough repair. This guy said, I don't care if you're seeing the best surgeon in the world, a new surgeon, you could be seeing whoever for an NFL team or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's the fact is that a tear that goes across the sea is one of the hardest to repairs and sometimes impossible. But they'll go in there, and if they deem that it's possible to repair it and stitch it back together, then that's what they'll do. So that's option number 2. Option number 3, which I don't think that they're going to do, is just take out the meniscus completely. So I think it only really comes down to 3 options. Cut the suture out, cut the scar tissue, done. Both of those plus trim the meniscus, or both of the scar tissue suture as well as repairing the meniscus. So we're just not going to know until they get in there. It is really tough. That's why I haven't picked up the camera. I've been in this state of who knows what's going to happen, and I don't even want to think about what's going to be happening, because when I wake up, I'll get the news and I will like some time to digest it and really think about things. And yeah, I'm not going to know until I've woken up. They'll wake up, like I'll go in, like, all right, let's do it. And I'll wake up and they might say, all right, this is what we did. This is bad news. Or I wake up and they said, all we did was cut the scar tissue and the suture. You should be fine. I just have no idea. But Papa Tweety came in clutch. Okay, this story, it's great because I think this is going to be incredible for me. Take us through what happened.
Well, we're talking to these 2 surgeons, both of them obviously really good. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, do we get to choose which one we want? And I suddenly had this light bulb moment where I thought, oh, maybe we can have both.
Why not have both?
So I said to them, can you both be there?
You said, I don't know what protocol is.
That's right. I don't know what the protocol is, but can you both be there? Because the thing is, they stick a tiny little camera into your knee and they're looking at it, and then they make a life-changing decision.
Yep.
Do we cut this? Do we cut that? Do we cut it all
Do
out?
we sew it together?
Do we do nothing? Do we give it a little polish with the polish? What do we do? And you only get one shot at that. It's not like they keep you open and come back the next day and have a discussion about it. So I thought if they can both have their eyes on the camera when they're looking inside the knee at that one moment, that would be good. And they looked at each other. And then they went, sure.
Why not? And so now we have 2 surgeons
Yeah.
at the same time, which, I mean, what more can you ask for?
Oh, perhaps we should get a few more.
Yeah. But I think it's really good because I said to Dad, I said exactly what you just told us, which is it's a one thing. You want to be able to be there, especially because it's such a rare occurrence of what I have right now. It could be something really simple where you don't need 2. But they might be in there and be like, all right, I'm going to cut this. And the surgeon will have another surgeon to discuss with him. The other one might go, I don't know if you should do that. I think we should go about this.
Yeah,
and it gets them
right.
thinking. And
it's really interesting because if you've got an MRI or an X-ray, or they're looking at you, they're pressing and prodding you, they can do that for days. They can come back and think about it and talk to other people. But when they've cut you open and there's a camera inside you, you don't get another chance. One chance.
Anyway, good stuff, mate. Thank you for getting that done.
Yeah,
good idea.
It goes okay.
So that's the news that I have for you guys. Surgery is coming up next week. By this time next week, it's 12:44 right now. I'm at like the 6 a.m. slot. We'll know what's going on. And I mean, I'll try my best to get a video out as quick as I can. Yeah, it's going to be tough depending on what the news is. Hopefully it's great news. Fingers crossed. But, you know, for me, it's going to be what it's going to be. I always say this, you need to find the benefits in the situation that you're in. It's all about perception, and I've changed my perception for this to be a good thing. And not necessarily a good thing, because obviously, man, I want to be back out on that field so bad. It kills me, and I'm still in pain. Like right now I'm sitting down, I'm in pain. But you have to, if you want to keep going with your life, you need to think about the benefits. I've spoken about this before. I've written lists of 1,000 benefits of being part of a team. I've written hundreds of lists, and I'm at the point in my life now where I can just think of a few benefits in my head, and that's enough to change my perception. Of course, I could write 10,000 negatives, of this meniscus tear. But at the end of the day, where is that going to get me? What am I going to achieve by looking at this as a negative situation? You have to look at the positives, the benefits. If you're a person that hasn't done this before, write the benefits down on your laptop or on a piece of paper. Once you've become used to it, you can start to just think of a few in your head. I can think of 5, 10, 20 off the top of my head and just go from there. But that changes my perception and allows me to, stay happy in life, because that's the most important thing. Anyway, next week, surgery day. All right, actually, what I think I'll do is release a video like the day before to do like where I'm at with everything, and then it would just be a shorter one, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for your time. I'm actually subscribe.